Hi there and welcome back. We're going to decorate some tickets today. So I call these like ticket clusters. All they are is 2 tickets just stapled together. I've also done them in like 3s before, but I think 2's a good number. So we've got some smaller ones and then we've got some longer ones. These are going to be used as decorative pieces. So let me just show you so you can imagine it. These might be too long, but you know, so you could stick that on there and you know, that would be it decorated. You could obviously, you know, stamp this, put something behind it, like a bit of collage, then put that there. This isn't, you know, the end kind of thing. It's just part of the decorating. So, and they can also be used as, you know, page edge type things, or, you know, the smaller ones just as decoration on your page. So yesterday we made some other clusters, you know, just those types of clusters, and you know, we use those in the same kind of way. So I think I've got 6 of each because I've got 6 Woodland journals. So I'm obviously decorating these in a woodland theme. Sorry, my brain went just went just turned off. So last time when I made these, I chose the image after. For some reason I'm more drawn to choosing the image first on these. I don't think, well, there's not a right or wrong way of doing these kinds of things. I think it's whatever just feels you know, not right, but the way that you want to do it. That'd be quite nice on there, but then I think, would that be better on a taller one? I'm going to go back to that, but I might have another animal that I can do that on one of those. So come on, we've got 2 so far. That's nice. So I obviously did use quite a few of the smaller ones up when we did the clusters. I think they might, oh, that might be okay actually. It's a little bit crumpled. It's obviously got caught in something. Now I'm wondering if I could, they're not even the same flower, but oh, that's the same flower. Maybe I could put 2 together. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Got a little badger. I think he could go on one. I wonder if the bird could. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Not so keen on that there. That'll be too wide for that one. What's that look like? Oh, I'm liking that. But I did like that because I liked that it went off the tickets. So we could just do with another one. Let me just get my folder out to see if I've got something smallish. As I poured a lot of, oh, sorry, I nearly dropped everything everywhere. That would be nice on one of the long ones. Yeah, I'm going to need these images for the long ones. Like in that as well. I just feel like I should have another animal, but we've got two, haven't we? Oh, what about this hair? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, you can grab those when we do the bigger ones. Not that convinced with that one, so I might take that off and yeah, I'm liking that. No. I don't know if you can see this here, but I don't want to just put it straight onto. I'm liking the blues. Let's do a mushroom. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there's still that one. Come on. Say a lot of these now are quite big. We seem to have used the medium size ones. We seem to be left with small ones, and yeah, I like that. No, that's too big for on there. I don't think I've got the smaller one. I've obviously printed this out, you know, several times, so they're all different sizes. No, I'm not liking that. So we're still left with needing one. We just don't seem to be getting any further. Yeah, that's nice with the flowers, but it's a little bit too big. I like that, but I think that's a little bit too big. What about the smaller one? That. Yeah, I like that. Okay, just going to leave those small ones out because we'll need the bigger ones. Okay, so that's going to be as images. So we've got that sorted. Now, could just put those on, you know, just like that. Which with that one, I think that's what I'll do. It fills out the space. I don't think there's no need to add anything else. Oh, this is all stuck up. Okay, so I'm just using Kalal because when it runs, you know, quite quickly. I do need to refill this bottle. I was just hoping to, you know, get some more of it used before I refill it with fresh. Ooh. Oh, come on. That's that. So yeah, with that one, we're just gonna pop it on like so. We can obviously add a word, add a number. We could add something behind, you know, it. But for now, you know, we just want this bit because we will add behind it when we actually put it on, whatever we're putting it on. Got little bits of thread all stuck to make. So that's the first one. That was an easy peasy one. So I've got a few different things what we could add to it. I think with those tickets being quite thin, I don't think it'll be. Yeah, that looks nice on there, but then I don't know what it. I don't know. I like the that there's some green going through it. So maybe we can just kind of just cut some off and see. I wonder, I'm going to say I'm a bit, well, I am short on lace. I think that might be too much. I think if it needs something a bit frilly, but I'm liking that through the middle. Yeah, so let's pop that down. Right, just pop just a small. Honestly, I've got all fingers and thumbs, thumbs and fingers and toes, whatever the saying is. Yeah, I like that. I'm not liking how that's funny and jagged. Okay, so let's pop that down. Yep. Now, I've not got a lot of battery left because I've filmed the cluster video before this, and yeah, I'm on about 40%, and my phone's not holding its battery like it, you know, used to. So I'm gonna have to, if I do suddenly cut off, it will be the end of the video. I'll just go as far as I can. Now, am I leaving it at that, or am I adding perhaps, so I quite like that there. Let's just pop that there. So I could do with some thin, a bit frilly lace really, but that's it. So that's that one. So you don't have to go over the top. This isn't the total finished thing. So what would that look like? Let's just cut that. Okay, through the middle. I quite like that. Is it too pale with that? Yeah, I like that on there. Yeah, let's do that. So something coming over the bottom, and then do I want that going? No, once going that way. Yeah, and then we'll do that there. I know on this one we've covered quite a bit of the ticket, but that's fine. You know, the ticket is only a background, so it's just your base. Okay, so that's that one. So back to the rabbit one. What would the leaves be like behind the rabbit? I can't remember if we tried that or not. Maybe not, but we have got the actual leaves. That might look nice. No. What about this? No. About think because it's got a nice, you know, ruffled, not ruffled, it's got the torn. No, where's my green gone? I probably knocked it on the floor with my elbow. No, I haven't. Did I use it all? I don't know. See, I'm sure I've just seen it a second ago. Yeah, I've got the netting stuff. No. Oh dear. Ah, there's the green. Oh, there's only a bit left. Let's just cut some off and see if we can open it up a little bit. Yeah, let's pop it on. Okay. Still feel like I want some kind of white lace just popping out, but I want something really very fine. Oh, maybe this one, and it's got a bit of a tasseled edge. So now let's just take that bit. I feel like I'm not on screen. Let me just cut this and then I'll check where I am. Oh no, I think I'm fine. It's probably too big, but okay. I'm trying to cut it without it looking like it's just been cut. I don't think it'll tear very well. Yeah, I like that. So let's get it there. Get it right on that edge. That's it. Lovely. And we'll pop that down there. Want to try and cover the whole of the image, but not too thick, so we don't want, you know, glue squodging out all over the place. You could definitely take them to your machine, put a, you know, stitch or two in if you wanted. There we go. I mean, you can't really now see the green apart from it, you know, hanging and a bit there, but that's fine. So that's that one. Do I want anything else with this one? I don't think I do. I think it would be better building something up from the back. So I think I'll just put glue in the middle of this, and then obviously when it's stuck down, I'll be able to get all the bits and bobs. I'm not particularly trying to cover the staples. I don't mind if you see them or you don't see them, but you know, it just so happens that they are just getting covered up because that's where the pictures are going. So you know, you could put it on some lace. So that's that one. And then there's little robin, which I'm loving those colours. So maybe it would be best with just something either down, yeah, I'm liking that against there, or the bottom. No, I think it wants something down the side. I don't want to, you know, make them too bulky. That crochet trim is, you know, obviously thicker than normal lace, but this still, you know, not too bulky. I don't think I want to leave that quite as long. See what that looks like. Yeah, I like that. Do I want some of this like netting stuff underneath? I bet I've got some cream somewhere, but at the beginning of a project I just kind of, you know, get a bowl full of things out and just work from that. Otherwise you're forever you know, searching for things, and yeah, I like that. And I just find it better to have a bowl and stick to it, unless you really need to go rummaging for something. So just pop that there, and then we'll pop us a robin down. So that's the smaller ones done. So we'll do some of the big ones. You know, going to be very similar way of decorating. What's that? Perhaps cut a bit of that off. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so I've got my pictures out, so we'll just pick 6. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, the raspberries are nice. 6. I'll just get a couple extra out, and then that'll look nice as well. We have just used that one, haven't we? You obviously want tall ones, not wide ones. I'm not sure it's going to be weight. The pink. I mean, that looks lovely, but I don't think I've got anything going that way. Yeah, but I did like that. Okay, that's probably enough anyway. Right, so I'll keep that out in case I use that. I'm going to put all those bits back in now. I ought to probably keep them separate for when I'm decorating, but I can get a new pile going on my table, can't I? Okay, good job. I printed, you know, them out in different sizes and stuff. So I'll put them like so. Great way, I think, of using your tickets up. I do like that on that one. Let's just leave it on that. I'm quite wanting to do the squirrel on me. What do you call it? Tree stump. I think that's about the widest. I don't look like on that one. Yeah, I like it on that one. Just pop that there. Do really like the raspberry. Oh, I like it on there. Yeah, like that one. The dog is obviously coming behind me. I think that looks nice on either. Maybe on there. Oh, I did want to use that one, didn't I? That'll perhaps be nice on there because we've got the bit of blue on there. And then let's do the owl. Thought I had a bigger owl. Maybe I've used him on something. Just having a quick look. Can't see him. Must have used him on something. Can't remember doing so, but or it's on the floor somewhere. Anything's possible. So that's the pictures that I'm gonna use. So let's just pop them off. I could perhaps do 2 at a time, couldn't I? So, and that's that. So we could definitely like use the strips of things now because these are obviously a lot wider. That's quite nice. I've got this ribbon which has got this gold leaf in. I've got this with the little edge, and I've got these bits with leaves sewn to them. I thought I had a really long one. No, it's not looking right on either of those. Let's have a look what this pink looks like. Yeah, I think it does need some pink. Let's cut that down. Anybody see where my scissors are? There. Ah, is that the long piece? Yeah, I knew I had got a long piece somewhere. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I do like that. So let's put some glue down there, down the middle. Obviously, I've only done these with 1 staple. The reason why I do it with 1 staple is because, you know, I could make that thinner, or I could pull it apart a bit to get a little bit more wideness. I can obviously pop some glue at the back of it to, you know, then stick it into place. Okay. Now, do I want some of this netting behind it just to give it some like movement, as if it was, you know, the raspberries in the bush? Yes, I do. So we'll go middle-ish. Let's put a blob on just to catch both of them. And then, which way do we want the raspberries? I think it goes that way. And we'll cover the back, and then hopefully that will stick everything down all together. Okay. Let's give it a good press down. See if I can just pull a bit of that up. That's it. There we go. So that's one. Let's have a look at the fox. I wonder if it'd be best with a bit of cream. Did I cut some of this off? I can't remember if I did or I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Let's just pop that there. Put a, oh, it's such a lovely little fox. Could have about used all this. But I do find, you know, for doing woodland type things, I think it goes very nice. Yeah. Again, that will make it a bit more thicker because it is quite a thick ribbon. Lace, sorry. Okay. Put a blob in the middle. Probably don't even need to do that, but it just keeps it in place while I glue this. Otherwise I could look down and it's blown off somewhere and then I can't find it. Grab it and press it down. There we go. So that's that one. Obviously we can add words and things like I said in yesterday's video. Right, obviously his leg's a bit twisted, but when I stick him on something I will stick that down. I'm kind of liking that as it is. I just think those colours are really very nice together. I wonder if it does need just a bit of oh yeah, so if I put some glue down this edge and just catch that, and I'm liking that it's got that frayed edge. Yeah, lovely. Pull that out a bit and then we'll pop that there. So I'm just going to glue the middle-ish of it, and like I say, when I stick it down on wherever it's going, I will make sure all the bits are stuck down. I just have to make sure this doesn't get crushed, but I will be using them, you know, very, very soon and getting them in the journal. I'll just put some on this part. I don't want to squadge it down too much because I did go a bit crazy with the glue. Well, I didn't. The glue decided to go crazy. It wasn't me. Okay. Yeah, love that one. I keep doing them really very quickly. Okay. I'm not sure about... I'm liking that with the green instead of the blue. Quite liking that just on its own, you know. Yeah, I am, because I'm liking that you can see the green. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick that on as it is. So I don't want anything down the edge. No, I don't think I do. No, I'm going to leave that as it is. I can always add to it. And then we've got our squirrel, which put that right at the bottom. And then that. And again, I'm not going to add anything, am I? What about just putting, oh, if I could find the end. I don't think so. No. Just pretending, you know, it's got that edge. Yeah, I do quite like that edge. Let me just cut it there. And if we go up about there, because I obviously need, excuse me, it to glue. How far? I've gone all the way. I don't know where my little off-stop bit was. Ah, I can see it now. Okay, let's cut that off and that. And yeah, about there. So if I put let's just put a bit of glue there just to keep that together. We'll pop this down here. Let's put a bit under that. And pop that. That. I'll pop that there. I don't know why I'm using this glue. I think once I've got the lid off, you tend to use it on everything, don't you? But it's too expensive to use it on everything. Okay, and then we'll pop that on there, and we'll call that a video because we've done 12 of them. We've done 6 small ones and 6 of the larger ones. So I'll be looking forward to you know, getting them in the journal and decorating. So let's have a quick look at what we've made. I'm going to shove these back in my little thingy. Just keep this. It just seems to hold enough that, you know, I've got enough to decorate with. I must keep those leaves separate because I do need to get them ravelled up properly. So oh, I still didn't use that. Oh, I've got the owl one. Ha. Hi. I'm gonna just stick that that down just to use it. It's just a bit of washi tape, fabric washi tape. I would use it if I could get hold of it. Okay, so I'll pop that there like so. Pop him there. What am I going to put with that? No. I thought I saw something in there. I think I did. I think there's some netting somewhere. I think that's going to be too small. Okay. I thought I'd finished, like I'd turned my head off. Now I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Let's see if this rips. No. I can just pop that there like so. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, let's just put a bit of glue there. Also, I don't want to hide all that what I've just stuck on, and we'll pop that on there. I really felt like I'd done 6. Strange. Okay. So have a look at what we've done. Okay, so we've got squirrel and owl one. Got some, I think in there, blueberries, deer, some wild raspberries. Oh, and the fox one. And then we did small ones. Got crocuses, some wild strawberries, the robin, hare, mushrooms, and those ones again. That's the only same one that I did. And then yesterday I did those. So I've not repeated too much. I did do the raspberry again and the strawberry. I think that's different mushroom, isn't it? Yeah, different fox. And yeah, oh, he's the same, but yeah, so we didn't do bad picture wise. So we are ready to start decorating, which will be next week. I'm not sure if I can, I've been doing a little video on the Friday, just as, you know, just in between kind of to get us from one stage to the other. But I don't think I will need to do one. So I think next week I'll just do a Saturday, Sunday video. I think we can probably in 2 videos get it decorated. And then we will need some tag type things to go in the pockets. Okay, until next week, I hope everybody has had a lovely weekend, and hope you have a nice week. So thanks for joining me. Bye for now.